Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of Rule the Waves 2 German Slugger Edition. Exciting because we're now at war with Russia. We had a successful first significant action, sank one of their battleships. No other losses on either side, I think. We have our battle cruisers getting their new guns. They're out of commission for the moment. We have our new battle cruisers getting ready to complete at the same time, get some corvettes to free up some of our destroyers, or just to contribute to extra ASW. We've set an invasion target over here in the Lautung Peninsula. We have heavy cruisers moving to support this, and the Russians seem to have their entire fleet up here in Northern Europe. I don't think there's any changes we need to do at this point. Did everything while on the camera with you last time. So I think actually I do want to set this for fleet support. They're not going to sink that many transports. I kind of want to see how they do in a fleet support role, trying to sink enemy ships or being on the map. Oil firing, not that I think we have any. So yeah, we didn't sink any enemy merchants, but they should be more available. Non-skippable enemy raid on shipping. Large. Got the whole fleet here again. Starting to get familiar with these guys. Have Cruiser Division 8 as independent. The scouts supporting. Our core. I forgot to set the difficulty again, so it's still on Rear Admiral mode. I want you to core. Alright, I am happy with that. And go. Slow down just a little bit, just because these are already pretty slow. There they are. Well, we can still approach a little bit more slowly. That appears to be their battle line. Or their advanced scout line. Something of the sort. Come up on speed. Stick to 16 knots. Or 18, because we're not going to be able to keep up with them. They're going to control the range. Still getting some hits in on them. Cut in. Is that their battle line? No, it's another heavy cruiser. And the gauge is to the north. Let's turn around. Coming within close range. Alright, we're getting some hits. Set for hits and explosions. That just for ours? I feel like this changed. Still getting our hits in. Well, there's us receiving damage. Our Ruin is taking multiple hits. Well, let's try it and see how it goes. Not sure how I feel about that yet. Room continuing to take hits. How is she doing? Okay for now. Getting hits on them. There's a hit sound. Or probably because of open fire. Secondaries engaging on both sides now. Getting more heavy hits in onto the Askold class. Let's take a look. Got 4 9-inch, 10 6-inch, 22 knots, weak belt. Rosia looks almost like a copy with more armor. And the Ozliabia class with 4 and 8-inch, 8-5 dual purpose. This early? The Voin class, which looks like the other one. Main gun crews cut down by oof. That's brutal. See, that's this division. Yeah, you can go home. Wow, it must be heavy. Yep. So it is. It must be heavy rain because we can't see very far. Getting some more hits. Another heavy hit. They're turning in, possibly to turn around? No, just to get closer. Giving us a clearer view in the rain. We're getting more hits in. Do we really see a B? Alright. There's their destroyer coming in, trying to scare us away. Getting some more secondary hits in. Heavy shot. Full pass-through hit with a medium gun. One of those weak points. Heavy hit in. The rain gun was hit. Probably what I saw earlier. Their secondaries. Ooh, three heavy hits. One on each of them. How are they doing? Light damage. None. Light. They're going slower than they can, though. Oh, just getting a lot of 11-inch hits now. The rain's getting thicker. Away. Close enough now that if we do flotilla attack, it would be successful. Getting a lot of fire in. I'm concerned about torpedoes at this point. I'm gonna stay angled away. A lot of 11-inch getting in there. On fire. Oh yeah. That does not bode well for them. More 11-inch. Not too close. Yeah, you can probably take it easy. Let the rear of the formation attack on them. And yeah, they're switching targets to the forward ones. I think we got one of them then. Six 11-inch hits. 2 into the Rosia and 4 into the Askold. And then a whole bunch. We're tearing them up now. Just pouring more fire into them. They appear to be turning around. We'll take a risk and dive in. Which now they're getting a destroyer in close. Oh yeah, this is bad. Up back in. Throw off the torpedo solution. As their heavy cruiser gets ready to possibly launch her own torpedo. Turn away. Yeah, because she's going to continue hers. In. Close combat dance. I think we're good for now. Her rudder must be damaged. She just did a loop. Throw off the torpedo solution. Ooh, did she come to a dead stop instantly? She's sinking. Looks like this destroyer isn't going to last either. That leaves us with one reasonable target left. And she's still moving. See if we can get this Rosiah though. Maybe it's Rosia. That sounds more Latin to me though. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot. Oh jeez. That is a lot of gunfire. Not worried about the flotilla attack. We don't need the destroyer assistance at this point. Oh yeah, this is a resounding success so far. Oh yeah, she can't get away. Oh, this is brutal. Turn with her. Match her turns. Oh yes, please. Nighttime is falling. We're down to light rain, so that should cancel out. Shouldn't be able to disengage. Close in. Like a pack of wolves, you can see the rest of them closing in for the kill. Continue to cut her off. Close that distance. Forward guns firing only. We identified a B down there. And then they identified it as the heavy cruiser. Keep misidentifying some of these. 11-inch. I would love if there were some Russian battleships out here. You know what? Yes to all. 11-inch, 11-inch, 2 more 11-inch, 9-inch, and she's slowing. Kind of in a dangerous situation. So we'll turn to a broadside, pour in the fire. Pass her. She's turning away. Turn with. Not turning anymore, so we're going to turn away now, and we'll swing back around for a second pass. We don't want to get too close. She's as good as done. Took out her forward turret even. That fog? No, just overcast. Now we just circle them. Turn flotilla attack back on. See ya hit by torpedo. Come back down, see if we can find the other one. We can even go to cruising speed. Set to fast. We'll just make sure we've hunted them all down. The ones that we can get. Ultra fast. She was down around here somewhere, but she's probably gone by now, and I don't think we're going to see any more of the Russian fleet. That's 3 heavy cruisers down. I could not be more pleased with the performance of our fleet. The armor seems to be standing up. I have enough hit points. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen that message. We don't have enough time to really close though, so I'm okay ending that. And that's why I put them on fleet support. We did not get that one though. What we took out, they did have their battleships here. Ship details, I've been forgetting to do that. If you have a curiosity to see how the ships performed, feel free to pause. Light damage to any of ours. Resounding victory, that'll get us another prestige. Oh wow, sneaky. We went off and pursued their armored cruisers and they turned away and said nope. Smart of them. Gain 1 prestige. Battle of Bornholm. Alrighty. I do not. Well, they are starting to spread out some. They've sent some ships to other locations. Even a huge amount over there. Drop these. And yeah, we have plenty of time left. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Moving forward. We got 4 of our merchants. Convoy attack in this area. We estimate they have a battle cruiser over there. I'm pretty skeptical. 755? That right? That would be that is a stunning amount of victory points for just not showing up to the battle. Maybe it was flagged as a key convoy though. Battle cruisers coming back out. I would like to see the invasion planning work out all the way, but I'm okay if they can get good terms, which they don't. I'd be okay with that. Decline gives enemy. Wow. Dominance proves a point. That is our invasion target. How do we trigger the invasion? I'm going to put in a cut here. You'll see it. That was a quick research to check to see how the invasion was triggered. We just need 4-to-1 superiority and have it set as an invasion target. And then I think it costs 300,000 or 300 every turn until it triggers. And then when it triggers, that'll be the upfront cost. That's really not that bad. Have the Graf Spee. And to just send nice new ones. I think I will take the majority of the Von der Tans and send them to Northeast Asia as well. That'll make sure we keep the superiority in that area. Where are our corvettes? Okay, they're coming. There's 0 VP. 14 corvettes commissioned, gradual increase in shell damage. Got an enemy sub, they got one of our merchants. Cruiser action, where they actually have forces in the area. Wow, so many victory points. I mean, not as much in this area. Square action. I don't think ours are fantastic, but they're more of a gun destroyer than a torpedo destroyer, so absolutely. Squad max. What can we do? Oh, really? So far, this is not a destroyer action. That transport's done. We've got all the spare destroyers in the world. Back down to cruising speed. Bring her up. We'll go around looking for trouble. Sweep around this island. I know for Rule the Waves 1, a lot of the Russian traffic, it either went through this channel or it went around here. That's where you should look for transports and random traffic moving around. And that's that. There were destroyers. Technically a win for them since we didn't sink more. Oh, we must have just missed each other. We have our corvettes now, which are working up, and I'm going to let them do that. New docks completed. Graf Spee is launched. More corvettes. Destroyer screen. Excellent. Low quality 12-inch guns. Lost 9 merchants this time. Mainly due to raiders. Mainly in Northern Europe. Cruiser action. Doubtful they have battleships. They do. This could be ugly. Let's find out. There we go. Come up in speed and close. Light cruiser, I'll believe. Smartly running away. Slower than we are, but she's going to make it to port before we can catch up with her. Which may end the combat early, which would be desirable at this point. I'm not expecting to see much. Try to cut that one off instead. It's just a transport. How close are we? Yeah, we're not going to be able to close. Transport, on the other hand, we can definitely take out. Yep, getting our hits in on the transport. And she's done. Not retreating yet, but she's staying in the minefield, out of our gun range. And refusing to come out. Oh. Engaging. Couple hits. Problem is, so close to home port, she can just retreat whenever she wants. Willing to fight us. I think that's foolish. If I were them, I would have pulled the ship back into port. Inch. Come on. You can get another hit. There we go. Another one. And they just retreated. Yep. As soon as they took enough damage, they were like, nope, we're done. Not too much for that. Details if you do want to see them. Leave that scenario. How's that? Yeah, they'll only be there temporarily. We are blockading the enemy successfully now. How much do we have down here? Over, but yes, I know. Did just finish upgrades, so let's take a look. It's above 100. Last round should bring us above 100 in each area. How much do we have in Southern Africa? 77 out of 70. I actually continue to improve them past 100. Definitely some benefit there. But I will wait for it for now. We could lay down our designed battlecruiser. I think I'm gonna wait though. We'll build up and I'll try to lay down 4. And it probably won't be that designed anymore. More torpedo damage. Better range for subs. Better ASW. And a raid on enemy shipping. A big raid. Okay, I'm just going to leave you all this time. None of our battle cruisers though, because they are still working up. Forgot about that. Well, no, the Von der Tans are already worked up. They should have been fine. And for the big red blob, which is the objective, I believe. Ah. Let's take a hard turn. Max speed. Oop. Forgot we're still on ultra fast, since that's not contact. Another reason to screen your ships. I left them at high speed, unfortunately. Looks like their battle line. Alright. Let's continue to close. Yeah, get out of there, guys. Status for Battle Division 5. Status for Cruiser Division 3. That'll close up the formation. They're heading straight for us. No new classes. As nighttime falls. Excellent. This is going to be fun and exciting. Close in, and as we're getting close in range, I'll bring up to full battle speed. I guess it's not. It's just full speed. In room hit. Close in immediately. Feeling a lot more confident after the first battle. Feel pretty good about what our ships are capable of versus their battle line. Kind of wiggle around, kind of chasing that destroyer since she may launch. Went and taken some hits. May have been too aggressive. With night falling though, I'm concerned about losing contact. But if it becomes that discretion is the better part of valor, I will pull away. A light cruiser closing in. Come back around. Maneuver maneuverable enough. Alright, we're starting to get hits in. Concerned about torpedoes, so I will turn away. That's more of what I'm expecting to see. 3 heavy hits with that for none in return. 2 for none in return. Heavy hits only. Which will be their 12s against our 11s. Yeah, this is pretty favorable. And bounce on the engine room. Taking a number of hits here. Brucing. Oh, we finally lost a ship. Oh no, we lost a destroyer. They've lost 3 heavy cruisers, a battleship. Okay. Three heavy guns. None from them. Alright. Yeah, we're taking some heavy fire too, but not as much as we're giving them. The Wetton's getting chewed up though. We'll have to pull her out soon, I think. Oh. Brucein is also. Well, let's see if we can't scare him a little bit. The battle line's stuck back here. This is going to go unfavorably for us if we start slowing down too much. Did the Prussian attach? Heavy flooding. Yeah. I think I might need to send them both home. Go ahead. And Prussian, go ahead. We will take command of 2nd Division. See if we can't close in. Our destroyer finished sinking. Go to cut off and cover the retreat of our 2 wounded battleships. And they're turning away. This might be kind of an indecisive battle. Get some of ours in. Their destroyer trying to close in, and I should try to do something. That didn't work out. Oh, still counts that as the battleship. Or the flagship. I can't keep command. And set them to independent though. Until these end up just being detached. I want to keep the fleet together though. I don't want to split them up. Because we're now outnumbered by quite a bit. I'm going to keep them together. It's not as fun and exciting, but there's no reason to lose a battle. And our 2 battleships did take quite a beating. They'll be in the dockyards for 2, maybe 3 months. So we just wait out the battle. Keep the fleet together for safety. And there, it changes over. Of course. It's fine though. Oh no, they gave it back to the Wetton. Kidding me? She's hurt. Yeah, we'd only done light damage. We took out a submarine and 2 destroyers. They got 1 of ours. I'll call it a win. Ship details. So close out this battle. Head back. We gained a prestige from that? Really? We are dominating them. The way they assign victory points and I think it's changed. I mean, that's not surprising between Rule the Waves 1 and Rule the Waves 2. But I definitely feel like it's changed. Building up that. Just waiting for our last one to come out. None of them have worked up yet. Could order a new destroyer. Actually, what do we have for destroyer size now? Is it 700? It'll look like an affirmative. Cannot build destroyers without displacement. Yeah. So we have 700 ton destroyers. Do we have? I don't think we have. Yeah. Kinda don't feel like making new destroyers then. If we lose too many, I'd rather just build more of these cheap, old, ancient designs until we get double tube torpedoes. I think we'll generate one more turn and then we'll call it. Our ships. Okay, our cruisers have made it to Northeast Asia. Battle cruisers are in the Indian Ocean. Cameroon. Heavy cruiser interred. Lost a friendly sub. They're actually taking up quite a few merchants now. I might have to start. Trade protection seems to be a much bigger deal in Roll the Waves 2 as well. Because that'll start making a difference if we let it go on for too long. So I might have to design some sort of raider or heavy raider. Small engagement. Those victory points have come down quite a bit. Not quite as ridiculous as they were. I'm going to go ahead and do one more because I'll bring our battle cruisers up into there. See the distributional force though. They do have some forces. What do they have up here? One way. Do outnumber us. Not all of our ships have completed. Yeah, we'll do one more. We'll risk it. Another cruiser. They must be like medium range normal cruisers. And they're gonna get interred because they don't have the range. They run out of fuel, they have engine trouble, something happens. Cruiser action. Oh my goodness. Brutal. Check the distribution again, and they've collected up over here again. I might let them just have those victory points because we're getting a lot more elsewhere. Well, we conducted another 8 months of war with Russia. We're up to 10 months total. It's almost been a full year. December 1907. We've gotten our 2 Graf Spes off the slips, and they are in active status now. A nice hard-hitting battle cruiser early. There's definitely better out there. We have nothing in construction right now. We're building up. We'll probably design a ship next turn. See how that goes. And that's pretty much everything that happened. So look forward to hearing from you next time. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time. Take care.